San Diego is it's a big city, the 8th largest in the United States, but it's also a small community. And it's a community that takes care of each other, and we've seen that time and time again when we've encountered natural disasters like the wildfires, like some of the other disasters we've had. We always see community members helping each other, and I think that's what makes us so unique.
Well, you know, I've been a firefighter here in San Diego since 1980. Had the privilege of being the chief of the department for the last year and a half. Throughout my career, I've recognized the value of blood donations. About 80% of the calls that firefighters go on even today are for emergency medical help. And a lot of those patients, regrettably, especially the trauma patients, are in need of blood when they reach the hospital. So I understand how critical it is, and I've always been a big supporter and encouraged my workforce to donate blood as frequently as they could.
We commit to you that we will, with your help, not only be here to serve with the highest quality blood products and service, but to be a special part of the vibrant biotechnology community located here in San Diego.
I think what I get an opportunity to do is to stand up in front of all of you and put a face to the people that receive the blood that you all give. And I needed, in the course of 2 surgeries over 6 days, 80 units of blood to save my life. It was a very difficult time. I went from 185 pounds to 120 pounds, and the doctors telling my father that they weren't sure that I would survive the night. And the only reason I was able to survive was that there was blood in the blood bank available for me and for the doctors to use. When you start to remember that it's your sons and your daughters and your husbands and your fathers that are getting the blood, it personalizes it.
We are in such a good position and have such a historical background behind us that there's just no reason now for everyone not to get involved. And I would really hope that that would be the case in the coming years at this beautiful new facility.
We have declared this day, the 22nd day of June, to be a day that we want to first commend the San Diego Blood Bank on the great job that they do day in and day out. And we have declared this day to be San Diego Blood Bank Day throughout San Diego County. Thank you for what you've done. Thank you for what you're doing and for what you're going to continue to do.
Cox Communications really believes in all of the hard work that the San Diego Blood Bank is doing, and to help make sure that the blood bank can continue its work, we regularly hold blood drives at our locations to make it easy for our employees to donate blood on a regular basis.
Very much like the utility business, you expect the lights to come on when you flip the switch. When you're in need of blood during a crisis, you expect there to be an adequate supply. It takes all of us coming together, companies like SDG&E and others, to be able to support the blood bank, to make sure that there's adequate supplies at all times.
The San Diego Blood Bank depends on corporations like Union Bank to provide financial support for a number of areas.
The San Diego Blood Bank is like insurance. You pray that you never have to use it, but you're so glad that it's there.
Can you imagine what our community would be like without a blood bank? And I'll tell you, having this facility here and having the grand opening is just a phenomenal experience. We have 3 boys, and our youngest son was born premature, and it was a frightening time for my wife and I during this experience, and especially learning from the doctors that he needed 4 blood transfusions over that period. And I'll tell you, if it wasn't for the blood bank, I don't know what we would have done.
We are incredibly thankful for the support that we get from our corporate and financial donors. They allow us to be able to move into the future. This new building allows us to be innovative and creative in the future and participate in more of the new research that's going on. Thank you to everyone who participated in our grand opening. It is the beginning of the future for the San Diego Blood Bank.